doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
And rolling. You look, man. You came out with the fit, bro. You did it, man. The shoes, first of all. You know, we could do a shoe comparison real quick. You want to throw us to the topic? Yeah, you feel me? I would say you beat me, but by barely. Just by barely.
That was tough though.
Yeah, man. My boy just gave me these. This is crazy, bro. People give me shirts all the time, but getting shoes is crazy. Shout out Tribe, man. Introduce yourself to everybody real quick, bro.
How y'all doing? My name's Genori, from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the 260, and shout out to the 205 too, Birmingham, Alabama.
For sure, man. Talk about. I mean, this is Michigan. This is Detroit, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the beginning of your music career and why you decided to come out here.
Man, that's actually a crazy story because I wasn't even interested in music until about 2 years ago. I was playing football at first. That ended. I don't really talk about it that much because, you know what I'm saying? But that ended for me. I wasn't able to finish what I started, so I had to express my feelings, but I didn't really know how. So I tried to do it. Rapping, I wasn't like a good rapper. I don't consider myself a rapper. I consider myself like a charismatic, melodic type tone person, I guess. But yeah, that's just how I express my feelings. At first, it wasn't that good, but I got better over time. So
yeah, like you picked it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you bring that mic closer to you?
Yep.
You can just drag it if you want.
My bad.
So you were doing well in school, obviously. With the you're playing sports, you're probably doing it. It sounds like you don't want to get into it. We won't get into it, but it sounds like you were gonna go somewhere with it. Like it sounds like.
No, like in high school, I knew I wasn't the best, but I knew that I was good enough to go to college to play football. My biggest thing is I like starting what I finish. So when I wasn't able to even play one college football game because of my ankle, like. It was tough.
Terrible.
My very last football game was my state championship game.
Oh wow.
Went crazy though. So.
Oh yeah. Damn, make it all the way to state championships crazy as hell.
Yeah, 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, sure.
Damn. What school were we talking about?
I went to Hoover High School for 2 years, and I went to Ramsey High School for the last 2 years.
Whoa, legendary. We'll talk about that. So transitioning into music is kind of a way to express yourself through how you felt about those circumstances, right?
Yeah.
Talk about the early start of your career, how you got into the studio.
I actually my first time being in the studio was like last August because I met him. I met him at my last job. I was a bartender. Literally, I don't even know how the conversation came about, bro. It was just like, you do music or whatever. He didn't ask me. It was my other manager. He was like, you do music? I was like, yeah. And I showed him my music, and he was like, yo, hear this to him. Then he heard it, and he was like, yeah, all right. So now I'm saying, like, a few weeks passed or whatever. We sit in the car. I play him the song I had just made. But at this time, I was rapping. And it was about, like, you know what I'm saying, like shit that I didn't, like shit that I seen, but shit that I didn't do. You feel me? So I wasn't really feeling it. But you know what I'm saying, I played it. He liked it. He felt it. I got my little brother up here, and the rest is rap. So I got in the studio for my first time. I was nervous at first. The song, you know what I'm saying, I didn't really like the song because I was still doing the same stuff, like rapping about stuff, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't do, but I seen. You feel me? But when I finally changed over and transitioned, I'm like, studio easy for me now, bro. It's crazy.
A lot of people talk about that, like how people are getting their lyrics and their content from their perspective more so than their actual personal experience, right? And especially, like, there's a lot of criticism going on about that, where it's like, if you didn't live it, you can't talk about it, which isn't true, because a lot of artists kind of combine their personal life with the lives of their friends or what they see around them, right? And so how do you look at that? Like, do you look at it as, perspective is, still value?
I look at it as like, okay, so when I was doing it, I was seeing it as like, okay, I seen it, so like I was there, like I was actually there, so I could rap about it. You know what I'm saying? But I got this call from my grandma or whatever, and she was just like it was a random call though, when I was in the middle of a song that I was rapping about shit that I seen again, and she was like, I see that you're doing music now, but whatever you're rapping about or whatever you're doing, make sure it's the right thing. Like, make sure it's the right energy you want to put into the world, because like that energy is going to come back onto you. And like from that moment, I switched. Like, so literally. When
you say you switched, what did you do? Like, did the content, where did it start coming from, and how did you change it?
Okay, so my first content was coming from what I seen. My second content like was coming straight after arguments with me and my ex-girlfriend. Well, my now ex-girlfriend or whatever. But Yeah, like literally, like right after the argument, I'm going to the car and recording on my phone, making a song. My first song was called "Focus on Me." That was really about our relationship. I feel like it really dug deep, and it really gave a perspective of like my point of view, but not really hers. So like it kind of seems like I'm just bashing her the whole time. Like she wasn't the bad person the whole time. Like I wasn't like the most perfect boyfriend or whatever. I did have my faults. I was, you know what I'm saying, but the song make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, it was just her fault, but it wasn't.
Yeah, man. Now that's it's just another medium, right, to express your feelings and emotions, right?
Yeah.
To put it into music.
Yeah. It was just something that like I couldn't express to her verbally, like just in a regular conversation though. So like I had to go to the car and be like, I don't feel like you support me, but I put that in the song. And you feel me? I was like, I forgot what I said, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your audience and everybody pick up from what you were putting down? Like, did you feel like you got the reciprocation you wanted from everybody?
Okay, yeah. So when I like switched over and started making music about like my relationship and getting in depth into that relationship that I had, like I seen like, bro, I was getting like 400 like views onto my profile on Instagram. Now I'm getting like 11K.
Yeah.
Just from people just clicking on my profile, just checking out my profile now. Like just because I switched over, bro. Like it's that simple.
Yeah. Some people never make the transition, right? Like I'm doing something wrong. Let me go back to the drawing board. But you got lucky. You had somebody kind of be a voice in, like your grandma calling you and telling you to switch it up. Like talk about something that's not going to haunt you in the future.
Yeah.
Like there's like I know this is kind of different, but there's like this girl that's like a psychic and she's trying to get on my podcast. Damn, I shouldn't even say this. But man, I'm just scared of her like casting a spell on my ass or some shit, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, oh, look, as much as I want you, I know that would be great content. I know it'll blow up my page, man. That's something I can't mess with. Like, I can't mess with somebody's energies somehow affecting my energy in the future. Like, that's just real, man. Shit can fuck you up. But
I'm shaking and shit, bro, but it was just cold, bro.
Well,
yeah.
No, you're good, man. Chilling.
Yeah.
But breakups are tough, too. So is most of your music relating around that, like, that circumstance, or did you find
so, like, we just recently broke up, like, 2 months ago, like, on my birthday, actually.
Damn.
So, yeah. So, like, but all my songs stem from, like, last October. So it's, like, an argument, then I'll go make a song. Another argument, I'll go make a song. Then it's a happy moment, I'll go make a song. Then it's, like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I just gonna make a song like after every feeling that I got, like, you feel me? But like,
well, look at the most popular music that's on the radio, man. It's a lot of heartbreak music out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of people finding a way. A lot of people can relate to breakup music because everybody's going through some type of loss, and that shit's not easy. So you find something to relate to. When people hit you up about that, did they tell you like, did your music help them get through shit?
Actually, I got a whole bunch of homeboys that hit me up. One of my homeboys, Cordell Jackson, he played for Austin P. He's playing in Dallas right now. Not Dallas Cowboys, but he's playing like a professional team down there. He actually he hits me up like almost every day. He's like, bro, like keep going, don't stop. Like keep going. Like he's actually one of my inspirations, bro, for real. Cause he was on my high school football team, but he was like one of the smaller dudes. So he didn't have a scholarship at one point, and like he was down bad or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? He persevered. He overcame the situation and got a D1 scholarship. You feel me? And became the captain on A team. You feel what I'm saying? So kudos to him. You feel me?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's. Fuck is that?
I don't know, man. And I just seen a ghost the other day too, so I'm scared as hell.
Don't scare me, son. You not hearing this shit?
It better be a clock.
See, we talking about that psychic. That's what happened.
No, for real, bro.
We can't be talking about stuff like that on the podcast, man. You see?
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
How many NFL people that went to the NFL did you end up playing against?
I played against what's his name? He went D1. He played for Alabama. What's his name? Quentin Williams. He went D1. He played for Alabama. He played for the Jets now. He won number 1 actually. I played with George Pickens. I played with Marlon Humphrey too. I wasn't like on varsity when Marlon was like on varsity because I was a freshman when he was on varsity. But I played with him. I was on the practice field or whatever. But yeah.
Do you notice the difference between the guys who make it and the guys who didn't make it? Like, do you notice why? Is it usually a psychological, physical, or is it like accumulation of everything?
Bro, honestly, bro, I feel like football now is just like you just gotta have it or you don't. Bro, it's either you got it or you don't got it. And from what I seen, like the people who I seen make it, they had it.
It's the it factor.
It's an it factor. Like literally, it's an it factor. You gotta have it or you don't. And when I've like seen that I didn't have it, I fell back from football for real, like honestly. But I don't know.
That's crazy as hell. Like, you wonder, like, did you ever look at them and say their mentality or their energy, or it was literally just so you're just saying it's like everything. It's just that. Did they do anything differently, like the ones who made it to the NFL?
It's like, bro, like they mindset, the way they worked out, the way that they just, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times a day type shit, and not even care about how they felt after it. Me, I'm like, bro, all right, I can probably go twice, but 3, bro, you tripping, bro. I'm not going 3, dog. 3 crazy, but it's that.
That's how Kobe. I don't know if you watched Kobe's like documentary, but he talked about that. He said he would wake up, have breakfast, go to the gym, come back, chill, go back to the gym, come back, chill, and go back to the gym. Like, that's literally what he did. Like, just nonstop. I'm like, man, that sounds terrible.
And that's honestly who I looked up to when I was playing football. I actually played football, basketball, and baseball, but that's who I looked up to. Kobe.
You played all 3?
Yeah.
Well, like all teams and shit? Like,
well, baseball I kind of had to stop because I went to Alabama, and it was kind of on that racist BS, but
damn.
Football and basketball I played basketball until 10th.
Oh, 10th grade?
Yep.
Oh, so you're just all around athlete. That's crazy as fuck. When you're putting out your music now, you switched to your own personal experiences and putting it on, and you're saying that's what gained receptivity. Like, people started fucking with that the most. How did you kind of gauge that, as far as knowing who's listening, where your audience is, and like feeling it out, like where your fan base is at?
Honestly, like the more music that I put out, the more like comments and stuff that I got back, so I was kind of able to see who was really my supporters or not. I was following like 2,600 people. I'm following 555 now. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just weeded out who was really supporting me and who wasn't. So,
how do you figure out who's really supporting you? Is it just comments to you, or is there a way to kind of know?
Like the comments, like me, I'm like, okay, I actually know the people who I'm following now, so I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay, I know the type of person they are. Like, I know if they really support me or if they're really not. Most of them really, like, they slide up on my stuff and they comment back and everything like that. But, I mean, I don't know, bro.
It is a gauge, a way to tell, right? Like, social media is a way to tell if somebody's really rocking with you, not. Like, it's just, people always, like, down the internet, like, oh, I'm not with the internet stuff. But it's like, dude, this is a whole new way of communicating with people, right? Like, if I'm liking your stuff, I'm showing that I support you. If I comment, if I repost you, it's just another way of communicating. So people trying to downplay it, no. It's just like if in real life, I'm like, your shoes are sweet. It means, yo, man, I rock with your fashion, right? So just on the internet, if I like your post on your music, yo, I like your song.
Yeah, for sure.
But now don't take Instagram into account. Why wouldn't you? That's just another way. It's a whole new thing, a way of communicating. Now, when you talk about this new wave of music, talk about some of the songs that if people were to listen to you to the first time, what you would direct them to.
Like, just which song I would direct them to?
Which song would you want people to hear out first from you?
All right, so I was just talking about this in the car, actually. My favorite song that I ever made by myself is it's called Wrong Time. And really, I was just talking about, like, it was special. Like I said, it was special what we had when we had it. That shit was magic but tragic. Sometimes I wish it had lasted. Let's not pretend that it hasn't, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just talking. I was just really just saying, like, I'm still here, basically. You know what I'm saying? It was just the wrong time. Like, it was the right people, wrong time, I guess. I don't know.
Right, when you meet people at a certain time in your life and it just doesn't mix with where you're at. Yeah. That's terrible. I remember I used to tell my ex that, I'm like, damn, bitch, can you come back in 10 years? Like, now is not the time.
But, like, I'm not even on that, like, that type of tip no more, though. Like, I'm happy that she's happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really, like, trying to, yo, come back. I'm cool now.
Past, like, trying to get her back type shit?
Bro, yeah, I'm super cool.
I was terrible. I was on those websites. There used to be websites that be like, how to get your ex back in 30 days type shit. I used to be on that bitch like, all right, how much is this? Pay $200-$300 to figure out some bullshit that didn't work. I'm like, God damn, none of this is working. They're like, you know what they used to say on those things? They used to say, all right, don't talk to her for 30 days. And then you wouldn't talk for 30 days, and like you might actually get hit. You sometimes shit kind of work. Yeah. But what do you do after that? Like, type shit. Because once you fuck up with a girl, you fucked up, man. Or like even
like for real though.
Yeah, you fucked up. It's hard to come back sometimes.
And you gotta watch what you say. Like in some of my songs, was foreshadowing what happened.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, and one of my songs called Too Many Reasons. I made it before we even broke up. I made it when we were in a happy place. But I was like, I mistreated you in the past, and it won't get out of my head. I can't get out of bed since I seen you last. Couldn't keep a promise. I promised I'd change, but I had too many tasks. And I'm saying I was just talking like we already broke up, basically. And then like everything in that song, I'll go back and listen to that song right now, and everything that I said in that song happened.
Do you think you can foresee how do you think you can foresee what's going to happen? Like, how do you think you came to that conclusion in the song while you were making it? Did you like know, okay, like I internally know this isn't going to last forever or something's going to go wrong?
Just a feeling, bro.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like before we broke up, I knew we were finna break up.
Damn.
I swear to God, I did. Like, I knew we were finna break up, but I didn't know when. I didn't know like it was gonna be this soon. Like before, it was like a week before we broke up when I realized, okay, yeah, me and her probably finna break up like real soon. But I didn't know it was finna be that soon. So like when it was that soon, I was like, please come back. Like I was blowing her phone up and shit. But
I was on the same type. You can sense when the end is near, bro.
Yeah.
And you deny it sometimes, but that shit's happening like regardless. But I think women. What I learned about women is that their emotion and passion for you grows slowly, but it also goes down slowly too. So like you could be doing all the right things and then she'd be loving you, and then slowly over time you keep doing wrong things and she decreases her interest in you slowly and slowly and slowly. And once it gets to a certain point, she's already gone. Then they start cheating on you and stuff. You know, start seeing other people and whatnot, and then you're just kind of stuck there like, damn. You know what they call it? Girls call it checking out. When a girl's checked out, that means she's still in the relationship, but she's not really rocking with you. She's like seeing everything else around her, like, what's my next option? But she's going to keep you here until she figure out what her next move is about to be. Meanwhile, you're sitting there chilling like, oh, yeah, baby, let's go to the movies. Let's go out down. Let me take you out for your birthday. She's thinking about, let me see who else is going to take me to my birthday.
yeah, for real though.
Man,
like,
I hated that shit.
Girls,
Damn, man, that shit sucked, bro. I hated it.
You're relating to it though.
No, yeah.
I make music that people relate to. Especially people who know that they treated their girl wrong, bro. And like at the end, they're like, I want you back. But like it's only because they know they treated you wrong and they just really want that chance to treat you right for real. So you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You said in your music that you don't, like, you put your side, but you're not putting her side into it. So like, do you ever put that you fucked up too, or is it just
like I won't just fully make a song like I fucked up, you feel me? But I'll put it in there like I mistreated you basically, and you left me, and this is why. Yeah. And did she listen? Did she listen to it? Did she ever tell you like I heard your shit, bro? Like honestly, this is the reason why we argued a lot, because she didn't support my music. She didn't want me to do it. She used to verbally tell me, I don't want you to do music.
Yeah.
But it didn't used to be as vocal when I was trash. But when I got better, for real. I swear to God, it was not as vocal when I was bad. Yeah. Because it was like, yeah, he's not gonna make it anyway. Basically. Yeah, when I got better, when I made that focus on me, bro, it was like, I don't want you to do music because I don't like what's gonna come with it. You're gonna see girls. You're gonna, for real.
Yeah, they get scared. They get insecure because like they don't think you're gonna stick around. Like you became an option for other people. Can you bring that microphone a little closer to you? Yeah, you can just drag it if you want. Keep pushing it right there. Yeah. I went through that too. I remember when I used to tell my girl to take pictures of me, and she's like, nobody gives a fuck about you. And she used to really say that to me. Man, that's for real though. Like she really used to say like nobody cares. Like she's like, nobody cares about seeing pictures of you. Well, she was kind of right, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. This is what I want to do, so support me.
Basically.
Like if you have a dream, I used to always help her with her business and her shit, but when it came to mine, it's like she was always downplaying it. Like, and now that we're broken up, she always hits me up and says the same thing. She goes, "Why'd you get successful after we broke up?" It's like, bitch, because you were holding me down the whole time. Like you were making me feel
holding me back, basically.
Yeah. When you're when people are hitting you up, obviously it's a motivating factor, but what else has been motivating factors to like kind of keep your career progressing and make this shit happen?
My family, my support system, my manager for sure.
Yeah.
Like, bro, without him, this wouldn't even be possible. 8 months ago, I was just a bartender. I probably would still be a bartender if it wasn't for him, for real. But my mom, bro, like anything that I ever wanted to do, she gonna be 100% behind it. Yeah. Like she's not gonna like tell me don't do that because you can't. Like if she thinks that I can't, she probably won't even think that I can't. Like that's the type of person she is. She's like, my son can do it.
Yeah.
Even when I was trash, my mom was like, you're good. like for real, like dead ass. And which it made me better. It made me want to keep going. And she's always been like that.
With you coming from different states and stuff, and you're hearing the Detroit music scene, are you like paying attention to it at all?
Bro, hell yeah, I am. Like, hell yeah, bro.
Talk about
Detroit
it.
up next, bro. I swear to God, it is, bro. Like Peasy, crazy. crazy. Babyface, crazy, bro. My first time coming to Detroit, my first rapper I heard was Dex Osama. I think that's his name. Yeah, Dex Osama. Bro, I think he was like, my mom said you got Deft on me. Something. I was like, what? Oh my God, this is crazy. Like, I've never heard music like this before. So I'm like, this is crazy as fuck. And I kept going. Then I heard Sada Baby. Then it was Sada and Draco. It was Block Party, I think.
Yeah.
Crazy as fuck. I said, oh, hell no, I'm about to keep banging these dudes. Yeah, Peasy was next. Hell, Babyface was, man, Detroit crazy, bro.
When you were out, were you in Michigan when you started listening or outside of Michigan?
In Michigan.
Okay.
I didn't really hear Detroit music until I got inside of Michigan.
So when you were out in Alabama and stuff like that, what music was like running through those systems?
Like the Migos, like the Southern music, the Migos, NBA Youngboy, shit, who else was banging back then? I don't even really remember, bro. Like, my memory fucked up.
So Detroit music didn't really touch down there at the time.
No, but it did now. Like, some of my homeboys down there is like, Babyface, my favorite rapper.
For real?
Man, bro, what? They like, Peasy, my favorite rapper. I'm like, what? Even though Rio not from Flint, they're like, Rio, my favorite rapper. I'm like, y'all don't even really know these niggas. Like bro, like, yeah.
Did you get to work with anybody? Have you done any features out here yet?
Not yet, man.
Are you looking to work with any Detroit artists?
Yeah, for sure. I want to.
Is anybody in like particular anything that you think would contribute well to you?
Peasy. I think Peasy would go crazy on my shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because basically, like, his beats are like sample beats a lot. So, like, they definitely, and I have hella sample beats on my shit. Basically, all of them damn near sample beats. And I feel like he'd be the best fit on mine.
With sample beats, is it easy to get them like signed off where like it's your own, or is it still difficult?
I'm just really just getting them from
so
YouTube.
You're not gonna make any money off the songs.
Yeah,
so
basically.
you're just gonna put it out to kind of promote yourself and
Just
put out what you want to put out.
Yeah.
Which is still smart, man. You're still putting out great collective artwork that it's about building yourself up in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So using samples isn't bad. I think it's only when you drop that album it's like, all right, we got to get a return on this shit. This shit costs a lot of money at this point.
Yeah, but like me, bro, like, I care about the money, but I'm not focused on the money. Like, my main focus right now is getting my audience.
Yeah.
Like, I got like 2,000 something followers right now. I want to get 10,000 something by the end of the summer. I want to get, you know what I'm saying? I want to get just my audience so I can build my fan base, so I can really connect with them. And when I do that, that's when the money gonna start flowing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, right? You're not focused on the money first.
Yeah.
You're focused fan base first.
Yeah.
Talk about when you're in the studio, when you're recording, what's your process? Are you a writer? Or are you off the top? Like, how do you get down?
Honestly, bro, like, I'll write like the first 2 bars. Like, it'll be the first 2 bars. Then I'm like, oh, that shit sound hard as fuck in my headphones because I record off my phone on this app called BandLab.
Yeah, I know BandLab.
Yeah. So I'm going crazy on there. I'm like, okay, this the first 2 bars. What am I gonna say next? But like, something just pops in my head that's hard as fuck. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to say something. So I use that. Then another one come up. I use that. So really, I'm just going off the top of my head after like the first 2 lines I write down.
Oh damn, that's a different, completely different way of doing it.
Yeah, I like, bro. If you look at my notes, bro, it's like hella like 4. It's like 4 bars. I swear, it's like 4 bars, and the rest is just off the top of my head. I don't remember none of my fucking songs, bro.
It's like improv. Like, you know what you're gonna go off of, right? The stem of it, and then you build off of it naturally. Yeah. That's pretty damn cool, man. Damn, BandLab. I forgot all about that. When me and my band, I think when COVID was happening, we couldn't practice together. BandLab actually lets, like, you could have a whole, like, I could be recording at my crib on the same file, then somebody else could be recording on the same file. Yeah. So, like, all these people can collaborate on a project and not even be together.
Bro, BandLab was crazy, bro. That's why BandLab was crazy. I still record on BandLab to this day. Like, I just recorded on BandLab yesterday. I just made a fucking banger, like, yesterday.
Well, when obviously when you're in the studio, like, that's just, you're using that as a reference, or like, how does that work?
Okay, so when I'm in the studio, like, I would send my engineer the rough draft from BandLab. Okay. And he'll put it on the beat, and I'll just like go over it basically and just like mimic everything that I'm saying. Because so I like the way BandLab sounds more than a studio, if you want to be honest. It's just a studio is just more clear. But BandLab, I love the way BandLab.
But you're recording through the microphone on your phone?
No, I record in like white headphones.
Oh, okay. What's the microphone that you're using for BandLab?
White headphones.
So that shit comes through like nice?
Like crazy.
Damn.
Like if I played your song, you'd be like, that's not BandLab. I'd be like, yes, it is.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
So you're using those as scratches for when you get in, and then you're recording on top of them. You're just like redoing everything.
Yep, and then they just mute the BandLab version basically.
Yeah, that's fire. That's cool. That's like a really organic way. Now, as far as where you want your audience to reach, how are you getting yourself marketed and putting yourself out there? And do you care about the Detroit demographic gravitating towards you, or are you kind of like whatever comes?
Bro, I care about whoever gravitates towards me. If you want to be honest, like all love is I love, bro. Anybody that gravitates towards my music, they probably feel it, bro. So they probably relate to where I'm coming from. So I'm fucking with that. You feel what I'm saying?
What's been the hardest part so far of being an artist? I mean, you're still relatively young as an artist, and a couple of years is still a young career. Talk about the most difficult aspects of it.
Just the audience. Right now, it's just the audience. I know, like once they catch my song, like nobody's really heard my music because like I ain't really promoted it anywhere for real. I ain't really did no ads or nothing like that. So ain't nobody really heard it, but like my followers that I've had since I was like 13. You feel what I'm saying? But like once like Detroit, like once I start performing out here, like I open up for somebody. That's what I want to do or something like bro, it's gonna be over.
So in your mind, you already know what's gonna happen.
I know what's gonna happen. Yeah. I feel like deeply inside my heart, bro, I feel that I'm destined to do something. I've always felt like that since I was a little kid.
Right. And right now what you're kind of doing is just building it. You're strategically building,
yeah.
But it's like a genuine build. Like you have a very genuine approach, because when you say that you're not after the money first, you're going after a fan base, and most people don't say that. Most people are like, I'm trying to figure out how to get that bag. Like, I need to get the money. And it's like, that's a huge problem, man. When you start doing stuff for the money at first, you put yourself in all types of scenarios that just take you away from your authentic self and your real creativity. And then you just build a bullshit-ass rap career.
Yeah, because that's all you're thinking about is, oh, I'm about to make this song so I can make money. No, bro, like, I'm actually making music because I want you to hear, like, my side of the story. Because I'm pretty sure she's told hers somewhere and ain't told mine. So I want my side of the story to be out there. You feel what I'm saying? So once the people hear it, though, bro, like,
yeah, that'd be messed up, man. If somebody was like, I guess that's where my ex kind of gets screwed over, because I can say like all this shit about her on the podcast, and then she doesn't have really any means to like, she can't really combat it. I think she caught me like she catches me all the time talking about her. Bro, girls catch you all the time talking about them when you're doing shit. Like it's so crazy. Like I'm gonna get caught saying this, but fuck it. All right, this girl I was talking to said that she said, hey, listen, I like that you do what you're doing, but just don't ever talk about me on my podcast. And I said, all right, bet. So this was for you. So she literally, so I was like, all right, I got you. She watches the Risk Taker D-Boy episode. She said, I don't know why I just picked that episode to watch. For the first time ever, I watched your full episode. It was like an hour and 10 minutes. She said, at an hour and 5, I was getting ready to close out. And then she started saying, like, you started talking about somebody. And she said it sounded like you were talking about, I was talking about her. So the last 5 minutes of the podcast, I had said some shit about her and her friends. She's seen that shit. And then she met up with me and said, didn't I tell you not to do that shit? And she was so fucking mad at me. Man, I'm sitting there like, how the fuck did you watch an hour and 10 minutes of my shit, bro? There's only 200 views. Like, what the fuck? You were one of them?
Did you hit it that night?
Nah. Nah, I didn't hit it.
That's why, though. That's why.
So you get that shit a lot, though. You're talking about a girl, and then all of a sudden she's like, you're talking about me.
Dude, bro, like every song that I made, it was just like, stop talking about me. Like, stop talking about it. I'm like, bro, how you gonna tell me like I can't express my feelings? How you gonna tell me that I can't? But that's how the argument started.
Was she ever wrong, too? Like, where you weren't talking about her, or was she right every time?
Like,
about talking about her. Like,
no, she was right every single time that I was talking about her. Like, every single fucking time. Who else am I talking about? It's literally going in detail. Like, bro, my songs go so in detail about everything, bro. Like, it's literally describing a situation, and you're asking me who I'm talking about. What do you mean who am I talking about? I'm talking about you.
You don't say her name, right? Obviously.
No, I don't say her name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not saying your name. What's the problem?
Yeah, there's no problem. They know you're talking about me. I don't care. I don't.
You gonna do a mic adjustment? Nick's gonna adjust.
Don't move.
Oh, sorry.
These hoes, no, but for real though, like, yeah, no, it's crazy, cause like expression of reality, and if one of your realities is that you were in a relationship and it didn't work out, that's your reality. Yeah. That's what happened to you. And I think all women need to realize when you're dating an entertainer or you're dating an artist, that none of the rules that apply with other people apply. Like, this is you're dealing with an artist right now. Right. So their history is gonna be sketched somewhere. We're gonna put that somewhere. So it's your fault, man. If you date an artist, it's your fault. If they start talking about you in a song or in a movie or in a poem or whatever, that's your problem. That's your fault.
Her excuse was I wasn't an artist when I first met her, because I wasn't. I was a football player. So you wasn't an artist when I first met you. You didn't do this. I'm like, okay, then. Like what does that have to do with anything? I want to do this, so just support me.
Was she supporting your career with the football career?
Yes.
Is it a bag thing, you think? Like, what makes more sense financially? Because artistry is hard to make it, man.
I know, but
What?
That's not what it was.
So it wasn't it was? Oh, I know what it was, bro. It was. She knew that other hoes were gonna want you. That's how it has to be what it was. That's it. But if you're a football player, other hoes want you too.
It was different.
it's different hosts. It's different hosts. Like, bro. Okay, football. Okay, sorry. When you're a black football player, you like the Caucasian race kind of gravitate towards you a little bit more. But she knew I'm not really like, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not really. I don't want to say that, but yeah. Anyway, but she knew that, so she didn't really care about football because football is something I always done. So, but when I started doing music, it's just like, okay, this nigga's ass. I don't really care. But Focus on Me came out. It's a video to that, by the way, on YouTube. When that dropped, they were just like, yeah, I don't want you doing this. Like literally.
It was more the video in the video.
That's fire.
Man.
She seen the attention you were getting.
Yeah, basically. But like he's seen that from the beginning, bro. Like the type of person I am, I'm just dismissing everybody, bro. I'm like, bro, like stop talking about my girl, basically. And you can ask him. I'm like, bro, just chill. Like chill on her, basically. But eventually I caught wind, bro. Like, I caught wind, and then I just stopped caring about what she was saying. I just kept making my music, and then she eventually stopped caring about me making my music. She's like, okay, this song is actually good, so I'm going to support it. But then eventually she started to support me. I don't know if it was fake or real. You feel me? But she did.
She started believing eventually.
Yeah, like eventually she started to believe in it because she seen that people was actually starting to try to put money behind me. And when somebody say, I'm about to put some money behind you, just keep going. Just keep, bro. I'm going. Yeah. I'm going, bro. I'm gonna get that fucking. I'm getting that bread, bro.
It's a different type of motivation, right?
Different type of motivation, bro. It's a different type of motivation, bro. If somebody gave me $100 like saying, if you win 7 reps out of 10 on him as a wide receiver and this dude's a DB, right? I'm gonna win all 10 of them bitches though, because I want that $100. You feel what I'm saying? I need that $100, so I'm gonna win them bitches. It's the same thing with this music shit. Yo, I'm about to put this money behind you. Just keep working. What did I do? I kept working. Look at where I am now. I'm sitting on your podcast.
No, yeah, for sure. That's
for sure, bro.
That's the thing about it, man. At the end of the day, is like I'm gonna reiterate it. Like, ladies need to understand that when you're dating an artist, it's a different type of lifestyle. You're never gonna date anybody similar to what an artist is doing. So you could go date a banker, a lawyer, a doctor. Nothing compares to when you're dating an artist. It's a different. If you're not ready for it, don't get involved with an artist. I think girls get involved with artists. They don't realize what they're getting themselves involved into. But you better do your research. You better call one of your homegirls that's dating an artist and ask her what it's like before you start dating an artist. Because that's
a good artist.
A good artist.
You got to say a good artist. You can't say a bad artist, because dating a bad artist is totally different. It's totally different. It's like, damn, this nigga's embarrassing me. For real, like for real, it's like, damn, this nigga's really embarrassing me. But I don't want to tell him he's embarrassing me, because then we're gonna get an argument.
Yeah.
But if he's good, it's just like, oh shit, there's a bag. A bag might come. So you got two different type of females. Yeah. You got the bag might come. I'm about to stick with you. I'm about to just ride this. I'm about to ride your coattails, basically. And then you got the, damn, he finna get hella hoes now. Damn, he finna get hella attention now, and I don't want that.
That shit's so annoying, bro.
That shit's so annoying, but that's not even what I was really after. I just want to like be heard, bro. I know that I'm destined for something. I don't give a fuck what it's in. If it's acting, if it was football, I still got a year left in football, and on God, on everything I love, I'm going to go back out there for one more year. I don't care if I'm fucking 35. I'm finishing that shit. But I'm doing that shit. I do want to act. I want to start in like Tubi movies or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Because my mom is a big fan of Tubi movies. She live in Houston. She called me all the time about like McGraw Ave was one of the shows or whatever. She called me all the time about that. And I'm like, damn, what if my mom see me on one of those shows? She would be proud.
Do you ever watch Tubi?
What show did I watch on Tubi? I watched a few. I call them Detroit movies. People outside of Detroit call them Detroit movies. So, yeah. Like, for real. So
for real, they do?
I swear to God, bro. Everybody like, damn, bro, did y'all see that Detroit movie? I swear. It's not, did y'all watch McGraw Ave? And no, it's, did y'all see that Detroit TV show, McGraw Ave? Like, they always got to add the Detroit in, and they got to put that label onto Detroit.
That's cool.
That is cool, because that means y'all, like, Detroit people are unique, bro. Yeah. They're totally unique, bro.
I never thought Tubi would like that. I didn't think of it as Detroit movies. That's kind of cool that you guys look at it like that.
Yeah, bro. Like, people outside of the state definitely look at it as Detroit movies or Detroit TV shows. They don't look at it as regular TV shows or regular movies.
That's cool. So when you haven't watched too many of them, though, but you just kind of know the idea.
Plug Love, Plug Love. I think it's called Plug Love.
Mm-hmm. That is.
It's Plug Love. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. That's my favorite one.
Now, does the production value of like the shows matter to you when you're watching these
Not
things?
to me, bro, because I grew up watching bootleg shit, bro. Like literally, bro. My mom used to go, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Never mind. But we used to watch bootleg movies. Yeah. So I'm kind of used to like, I wouldn't say bad quality production because they're not bad quality production, but you can tell that they're not like freaking a big movie production company. Like you can definitely tell that they're like the lower part, but they're still it's good ass storyline, especially Plug Love. Like that shit was fire as fuck. That shit was fire.
Did
I
you
was
finish
watching
the
that
whole
shit.
thing?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Okay, that's interesting. So Tubi is fire. Okay.
Tubi is fire. Like Tubi's popping right now, and Tubi needs to keep popping because it's gonna happen for him.
Yeah. Damn. Have you branched out into acting yet? Have you done anything? Have you put yourself in the roles?
I haven't, but growing up in like high school and middle school, I was always in drama. I was out like in that class. It was called drama, I think. Yeah. Whatever it is. I was in drama class, the acting classes or whatever. Yeah. And I was actually pretty good. Me and my homeboys, the football players was in it. It was fun. Like the drama classes is fun. I don't know why people be trying to knock the people who do like acting and they're weird. No, bro. They're not weird. That shit's actually fun as fuck. Y'all need to step out y'all comfort zone for real.
Yeah, I mean, they watch it every day. Like if you're watching entertainment, you're watching people who went to drama class.
You're watching people who went to like what the fuck? You're watching people who went to drama class. Like Michael B. Jordan went to drama class, bro. Like what are you not getting?
That's another thing that trips me out too about like rappers and stuff is they'll act like they're not artists. It's like they'll act like entertainment is not cool, but it's like you are a rapper, and rappers are. They're soulful people within because they wouldn't be able to communicate what they can communicate if they weren't that. So like they don't like being titled as entertainers. They don't like the idea of being a rapper when it comes to the label of it. But it's like you are though. What's wrong with that? Like you're creative. Like if you sit a rapper down and you're like you're a creative minded person, but shut the fuck up. I ain't trying to hear this shit.
Shut the fuck up. I ain't no creative minded person. Don't put it like that.
But you are. That's it.
Yeah.
Man. It's like writing music and poetry essentially is kind of what you're doing.
Yeah, it just sounds soft to them. I think.
Yeah,
it sounds soft. It's like you're a creative minded person.
Yeah.
What the fuck, I'm not. I'm telling you for real. That's how it is.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, like people just need to just like let that shit go, bro.
With your situation when your girlfriend's worried about you, like, all these girls are going to want you and all this stuff because you're an artist now. And I always talk, by the way, because I have NBA players that are friends.
Right.
NBA players don't get the same love that rappers get. I don't think there's any field that gets the same love rappers get. They get a different type of love. Rappers get a different type of love than like any other type of celebrity gets. It's something about it that's like a mystique to it, a danger factor, a lot of different factors to it that nobody else can get.
Right.
So you can know that, like, as a, you never can compare yourself to a rapper. I don't give a damn what the hell you're doing. You can never compare yourself to a rapper. Nobody could ever have been as cool as Tupac.
Right.
You couldn't put anybody next to him that was as cool, besides maybe Mike Tyson, but that's like an anomaly. Like,
exactly.
Super, super rare factor. But even then, Tupac was cooler than Mike Tyson, probably, right? I mean, more people probably wanted to go rock with Tupac versus Mike. But the whole point I bringing that up is you got to experience that, right? Like, you got to experience, like, I'm an athlete. This is the type of love you get for being an athlete. Right. I'm a rapper. This is the type of love you get for being a rapper and an artist. When your girl sees that, do you think you would have done what she said and been like, all right, I would have cheated, or I would have like stepped outside, or I would have done some shit like that you're saying? Everything you were worried about, I probably would have ended up doing it. Do you ever think that? Like
about like saying like I did blow up, I probably would have cheated or whatever.
Yeah, like if you didn't make it as a rapper, because now you get to that different level of love that you wouldn't have ever understood. And do you think you would have done what she thought? Like, all these hoes want you and you're going to go after it.
I'm not even going to sit here and flex. Like, I probably wouldn't have cheated. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to flex, bro, because, like, I only had 3 girlfriends in my life. You feel me? My body kind of low as hell. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I probably would have. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have. But the type of person I am, I would have told her after it, though. I would have been like, yo, I'm not even going to hold you. I definitely just did this. I definitely just did this. But it definitely happened. But at least I'm telling you, you feel me? You can leave me or not, but it happened. But I'm saying I'm not going into the rap industry like I want hoes. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about hoes right now, bro. I swear to God, I'm not. Like, you can ask this man, they're like, bro, why you still bug her? Like, where are the hoes? I'm like, bro, I don't even care about hoes, bro. I don't care about women. Like, I care about women, but I don't care about, like, the attention from them right now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm focused straight on, like, my music right now.
Right. You didn't get distracted by the like women being a part of it, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm not getting distracted.
Most people,
by
the way they promote themselves, they do worry about what a woman's perspective is on you. Like if you're posting on Instagram, you're like, I don't want to look like this way because women aren't going to rock with that. Even though it might be like who you are as a person. Like you might do something that women aren't going to support or whatever. And then even men will look at that and be like, that's not cool because, you know what I'm saying, nobody's going to support that. Like men or women because it's feminine or something like that. But I figured out that a lot of women do like that stuff. I figured out that a lot of women do like when you're just totally yourself and you're not trying to put on something just to make them, you know, turn them on. Like wearing the glasses and the chains and all that stuff. Like a lot of times men are just doing that for the women's attention.
Right, for a women's attention, and they like try to change up their whole style and be somebody they're not. Like you can ask anybody about me, bro. I don't claim to be a street person. I don't even claim that I'm really like a rapper for real. Like I don't claim I'm a street. I don't never claim that I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been a good boy. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a good guy. I've always been a good son to my mom. You feel what I'm saying? Like just this past relationship, it seemed like I was a fucking menace out here in these streets. It seemed like I was fucking out here doing that shit. It felt like I was, you know what I'm saying, doing that shit to people, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was just I feel like that relationship was sent to me to be a lesson from God, bro. Honestly, it was just all lessons throughout that whole relationship to teach me how to treat a woman for real.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like going into the next one the right way.
I'm going into the next one like I'm about to be flowers when you at work randomly. Crazy. I wasn't doing that for her, you feel me? But it was flowers when you at work. I'm about to rub your feet when you get off work. I'm about to run you a bath when you get, man, what? You crazy. I'm about to go crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. You might as well, man. The better happy wife, happy life. That's what they always say, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. What future projects do you have coming out, bro?
Honestly, bro, I'm pretty sure we're finna shoot a video to one of my newer songs that I just put out. I'm Still Here. It was basically about literally right after the breakup, I made that song. Like after I finally realized that she was just gone.
Damn.
I made that song. From the moment you left me, it brought tears. Like I was going crazy in that bitch, and you can hear my pain in that whole entire song.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. And I feel like that. Yeah.
Did you go through the checkout phase too, where like she was out but she was still with you? Like you guys are still a couple, but she like checked out. Like
bro, I seen when she checked out, but the type of person that I am, I'm like, she ain't leaving me. What the fuck? Like, go somewhere. She ain't gonna leave me. But when she finally did, and when my fucking apologies didn't work, and when nothing fucking worked, I was like, whoa. So I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, what the fuck am I gonna do? I was going crazy. I was like, Mom, what am I gonna do? I just lost my family because we got a kid, and like, yeah, we got a kid and shit like that. So I'm like, Mom, I just lost my family. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I really wanted that. Like, that was what I really wanted, to be honest. She was like, son, like, you just gotta keep going. Yeah. Keep going and don't stop. And I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, screw that, man. I didn't know. Yeah, you have a kid too. You have a whole bunch of responsibilities. So that's like,
man, I'm a busy dude, bro. I'm a busy dude, but it doesn't seem like it. I shouldn't be a busy dude, but I am. I'm in college still. I'll still go to Davenport. I'm making music. I call that a full-time job because I'm putting like 5 songs a week, bro. I'm going crazy, bro, right now. Mm-hmm. I work a full-time job, 12-hour shifts. Bro, when you hit me up earlier today, I was at work and I was about to quit. Actually, I was about to walk out of that bitch. I swear to God, bro, that shit crazy. I was about to walk out of that bitch. But you hit me. You was like, "Yo, could you do today or whatever?" And I just got happy and I just forgot that I was at work. I swear to God, bro, I forgot I was there and I just stayed. Damn. I promise you, bro. This shit's meant to happen. Everything's falling in place. I'm watching it.
So you consistently work 12-hour shifts and stuff?
Bro, yes.
That sucks, man.
I just got off of 12 hours. I got 2 hours of sleep, bro. Yeah, bro.
That's like the real hustle right there.
It's a hustle, but it's what I got to do right now until you know what I'm saying?
Until everything pops off, right? It's a time thing.
Timing.
Time press. Like you just keep time and press. This has been awesome talk, man. Do you want to shout out your manager real quick, man? Help coordinate this and talk about your manager.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out Boss Management. Cool dude, bro. He's a great guy. He really changed my life. Everything's been going in the right direction with musically for me since I met him. Real genuine person, bro. Shout out to him. Shout out my mom. Shout out my little sister, Gianna. She makes music too in Houston. Shout out Janaya. That's my other sister. She does hair. Shout out my little brother. He does music too. He's actually under Boss Management as well. He's just not here. He's usually with me with my ugly ass cousin Jerry. Yeah, Jerry's terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. I love him to death though. He's the nicest. He's the nicest dude on this earth, but he's really ugly. Nah, for real. I love him though.
Yeah.
And he be clean though. He be clean, designer, everything.
Man.
It's terrible.
Yeah, some people, man. Some people been ugly, but they got some game with the
Bro, I'm
clothes and
saying,
shit.
but that's him though. He got the game, he got the swag, he got everything. He's just really terrible. Really terrible. That shit funny.
Man. Tell everybody how they can find you on social medias and whatnot.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at which camera can I look at?
Anyone's cool.
Cool. Boom. Follow me at Genori TP on Instagram. Follow me at Genori Official on YouTube. Follow me at Genori TP on Twitter. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, man, this was a fun ass talk, man. This shit was fucking fun. Look forward to seeing what you do, man. Once you start actually, really breaking out, and really putting stuff out there, that's gonna get marketed in a way that you want it to. I know right now what you're doing is you're building your portfolio, you're working on your music, you're trying to get yourself to a point for when you're ready to break, you're gonna break. You have a great personality, bro. And it was really fun having this conversation with you, man. We're at Parallel Sound Studio, High-Low Visuals, shooting these productions, man. Thanks again for hooking me up with these fire-ass shoes. We're out. Peace.